Everything you want, every dream, every goal, every breakthrough is on the other side of your mindset. But here's the truth. Your mindset is the invisible force shaping everything in your life. The question is, how strong is yours? How much longer are you going to let fear and doubt control your destiny? How many times will you back down when challenges arise, allowing obstacles to define your limits? Most people crumble under pressure. They freeze when things get tough. They let fear stop them. They give up before they even get started. They tell themselves it's too hard, or they're not good enough, or they don't have what it takes. But not you. Not anymore. Not anymore. You're here because you know there's more inside of you. You know you're capable of something greater, something more powerful. And you're ready to break free from the constraints of your mind. You're not waiting for luck to strike. You know success isn't about waiting for a miracle. It's about creating it. And the secret, mental toughness, it's the key to every breakthrough, every success, and every victory. It's about rewiring your mind to push forward when everyone else quits. It's about turning obstacles into opportunities and using adversity as fuel. Those who rise to the occasion aren't the ones who avoid fear. They're the ones who face it head on, stare it down, and keep moving forward. Right now, your mind is either working for you or against you. It's either building you up or tearing you apart. It's either making you stronger or it's holding you back. The good news is, you have the power to control it. This isn't about talent or circumstances. It's about how you choose to think, how you choose to respond, and how you choose to act. Resilience isn't something you're born with. It's something you develop, and it's not some vague concept. It's a skill that can be built day by day, choice by choice. Once you understand how to cultivate it, you'll realize that nothing can stop you, not fear, not doubt, not failure. You'll become unstoppable. Now, here's where it gets exciting. This isn't just a feel-good pep talk. This is your blueprint for transformation. This is your wake-up call. Your shift starts right here, right now. No more waiting for the right moment. No more doubting your worth. You are the one in control. And everything you need to succeed is already inside of you. You're about to embark on a journey that will change the way you think, the way you act, and the way you approach every challenge in your life. But it's not going to be easy. Growth never is. It's going to take courage. It's going to take resilience. And it's going to take you breaking free from the old patterns and habits that have been holding you back. In this book, you're going to learn how to tap into your mental toughness. You'll uncover the hidden power of your mindset and start using it as the ultimate tool for success. You'll transform fear from an enemy into an ally, using it to fuel your drive instead of derail you. You'll discover how to persist through setbacks, how to stay focused when distractions threaten, and how to build an unshakable belief in yourself that no one can take away. This is your opportunity to create a life that you've only dreamed of. But it starts with you. It starts with how you think, how you show up, and how you choose to persevere when everything else tells you to quit. So, are you ready to turn your mindset into your greatest weapon? Are you ready to break through every barrier that's been holding you back? This is the beginning of your transformation. You won't just survive life, you'll conquer it. Let's begin. Subscribe to never miss books like this one. Chapter 1. The battle begins in your mind. Everything you do starts with a single thought. Before you take action, before you make a decision, before you either push forward or give up, it all begins in your mind. The question is, Who's in control? You or the doubts and fears whispering that you're not good enough? Most people lose the battle before they even begin. They let fear dictate their choices. They let self-doubt keep them in place. They let their minds work against them instead of for them. But the truth is, success, resilience, and strength aren't about luck or talent. They are built from within. Your mind is the single most powerful weapon you have, if you learn how to use it. Think about the most successful people in the world. What separates them from the rest? It's not just intelligence, connections, or talent. It's mindset. They see challenges as opportunities, failures as lessons, and pressure as fuel. They train their minds to push forward when everything else tells them to stop. And that's exactly what you're going to do. The first step to mastering your mind is awareness. Pay attention to the voice in your head. What is it telling you? Is it lifting you up or breaking you down? Is it making excuses or finding solutions? Right now, your mind is either a weapon or a weakness. And the good news is, you get to choose. From this moment on, you're going to train yourself to think like a winner. You're going to stop feeding doubt, stop giving in to fear, and start taking control. Because once you master your mind, nothing can stop you. This is where your transformation begins. The battle starts now. Are you ready to win? Chapter 2. Rewiring your brain for resilience. Your mind is not fixed. It's not set in stone. Every thought you have, every decision you make, every challenge you face is shaping the way your brain works. Right now, you either have a mindset that strengthens you or one that weakens you. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail isn't intelligence or luck. It's the ability to rewire their minds for resilience. Resilience isn't something you're born with. It's something you build. It's the ability to get knocked down and get back up, to hear no 100 times and still push forward, to feel fear but move anyway. The problem is, most people have conditioned their brains to retreat instead of attack. They see obstacles as stop signs instead of stepping stones. But that changes today. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you challenge it, the stronger it becomes. When you push through discomfort, when you refuse to give in, when you force yourself to take action despite fear, you are literally rewiring your brain to become tougher. Neuroscientists call this neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to adapt and change based on experiences. And the more you train it to push forward, the more natural it becomes. Here's how you start. Reframe your struggles. Instead of seeing challenges as problems, see them as training. Every setback is a lesson. Every failure is feedback. Every difficulty is an opportunity to grow stronger. Control your inner voice. Pay attention to what you tell yourself. Are you feeding doubt or feeding confidence? Replace every negative thought with a new command. I can handle this. I am built for this. I don't stop. Embrace discomfort. Growth lives outside your comfort zone. Push yourself into situations that force you to be stronger. Do the hard things. Train your brain to thrive under pressure. Take immediate action. When fear and doubt creep in, don't hesitate. Move, act, decide. The more you take action despite fear, the more fearless you become. Resilience isn't about being unbreakable. It's about refusing to stay broken. It's about training your mind to keep moving no matter how hard life hits. And once you master this, you become unstoppable. Your mind is a machine, and you are its engineer. Start rewiring it today. Start rewiring it today. Chapter 3. The Science of Mental Strength. Why do some people break under pressure while others rise? Why do some quit at the first sign of difficulty while others keep pushing, no matter how impossible the odds? The answer isn't physical strength or intelligence. It's mental strength. And the best part? Mental strength isn't something you're born with. It's something you're born. Science proves that the brain can be trained like a muscle. The more you expose it to stress in a controlled way, the more it adapts, becoming stronger and more resilient. Elite athletes, military special forces, and high performers all follow the same principle. Stress adaptation, strength. They don't avoid challenges. They seek them out. They don't hope for easier situations. They train themselves to handle harder ones. Your brain has two main operating systems: survival mode and growth mode. Most people live in survival mode, constantly reacting to problems, avoiding discomfort, and seeking safety. But those who develop mental strength live in growth mode. They lean into difficulty. They embrace discomfort. They understand that pressure doesn't crush them, it forges them. So how do you shift from survival mode to growth mode? You follow these key principles. Develop stress tolerance. When things get hard, your brain wants to shut down. Instead of retreating, lean in. Breathe through the discomfort. Tell yourself, I can handle this. The more you endure, the more your brain rewires itself to handle stress with ease. Build emotional control. Mentally strong people don't let emotions dictate their actions. They recognize fear, frustration, and doubt, but they don't obey them. Learn to pause, assess, and act with clarity instead of reaction. Strengthen your willpower. Willpower is like a muscle. It fatigues if not trained. Start small. Commit to one challenge daily, whether it's waking up earlier, pushing through an extra workout, or staying focused when distractions hit. Over time, your ability to push forward will become second nature. Reprogram your self-talk. Your mind believes what you tell it. If you constantly say, I'm not good enough, I can't do this, I always fail, your brain will make it a reality. Replace those thoughts with commands. I am built for this. I don't stop. I will find a way. Mental strength isn't about never feeling fear, stress, or doubt. It's about training your brain to act despite them. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to condition your mind for the next level. The stronger your mind, the less anything in this world can break you. You are in control. Strengthen your mind, and you'll strengthen your life. Chapter 4. Embracing discomfort. The path to growth never happens in comfort. Think about it. When was the last time you felt truly challenged without some level of discomfort? Growth happens when you push past your limits, when you face the unknown, when you step into the arena of fear and doubt. Discomfort is the gateway to becoming the best version of yourself. Most people avoid discomfort. They seek the easy path, the quick fix, the instant gratification. They believe comfort equals happiness. But comfort is a trap. It lulls you into complacency, robs you of progress, and keeps you stuck in the same place. To grow, you must learn to embrace discomfort, seek it out, and thrive in it. Think about the toughest moments in your life, the times when you were tested, pushed to your breaking point, or felt like giving up. In those moments, you learned who you really were. You found strength you didn't know you had. You developed resilience, perseverance, and grit. Discomfort is what sharpens you. Without it, you remain dull and stagnant. But when you embrace discomfort, you become sharper, stronger, and more capable. This isn't just a mindset. It's the law of nature. The muscle you never challenge will never grow. The mind you never push will never expand. The life you never take risks in will never get better. So how do you learn to embrace discomfort? Here's how. Reframe the feeling. Instead of seeing discomfort as something to avoid, see it as the indicator that you're growing. That unease in your stomach? It's a sign you're pushing your limits. That resistance in your mind, it means you're breaking barriers. Get comfortable. Whether it's taking on a difficult task at work, having an uncomfortable conversation, or pushing yourself physically in a workout, lean into it. The more you embrace discomfort, the less it will control you. Push through the resistance. The moment you feel like giving up is often the moment you're closest to a breakthrough. Don't stop just because it's hard. Don't stop when it gets tough. Push through the resistance. The rewards lie on the other side. Learn to enjoy the struggle. The struggle is where the growth happens. It's not about avoiding pain. It's about learning to find purpose in it. Embrace the discomfort and see it as part of your journey. Discomfort is inevitable. It will show up, whether you seek it or not. But those who learn to embrace it, to welcome it as the sign of progress, are the ones who go on to do extraordinary things. The next time you feel discomfort, remember, you're not being tested to break you. You're being tested to make you stronger. Embrace it and watch your life expand. Chapter 5. The power of self-discipline. Self-discipline is the foundation of everything. Without it, even the most powerful mindset will falter. It's not enough to think positively or be motivated in the moment. You need the unwavering ability to act even when you don't feel like it. Self-discipline is what gets you out of bed when the covers feel so warm, what keeps you working when distractions surround you, and what drives you to keep going when everything in you says, quit. You've probably heard the phrase, motivation is fleeting before. It's true. Motivation comes in waves. Some days, you'll wake up fired up, ready to conquer the world. Other days, you won't want to get out of bed. But that's where self-discipline steps in. While motivation can come and go, self-discipline is a steady force that you can rely on, no matter the circumstances. The best part? Self-discipline is not a talent, it's a skill. It's something you can learn, grow, and strengthen over time. It's about developing the ability to follow through on your commitments and goals, regardless of how you feel in the moment. And when you master it, you unlock your full potential. Here's how to build unshakable self-discipline. Start small, think big. Big changes don't happen overnight. Start with small, manageable tasks that you can commit to. Whether it's waking up 10 minutes earlier, sticking to a workout routine, or eliminating distractions during work, consistency in small actions creates a powerful foundation for long-term self-discipline. Create non-negotiables. Discipline comes from setting clear boundaries and non-negotiable rules for yourself. For example, if your goal is to write every day, commit to writing for 30 minutes. No excuses. Make it a rule in your life, not just an option. The power of routine. Discipline thrives in routine. The more you make good habits automatic, the less energy you'll spend battling with your mind to get things done. Create a morning, afternoon, and evening routine that aligns with your goals. This takes the mental effort out of the equation and helps you stay on track. Fight temptation with delay. It's easy to give in to distractions, but you can train your brain to delay gratification. When you feel the urge to procrastinate or veer off course, don't give in right away. Tell yourself, I do this later, but right now, I'm focused on my goal. This helps to strengthen your self-control over time. Track your progress. Self-discipline isn't about perfection. It's about progress. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Each step forward reinforces the habit, making it easier to stay disciplined in the long run. Self-discipline is the skill that separates the dreamers from the achievers. It's the silent force behind every successful person's journey. The more you commit to it, the more unstoppable you become. The power to shape your future lies in your ability to stick to your commitments, no matter what. Make discipline your ally and watch your dreams unfold. Chapter 6. Fear is an illusion. Fear is the most powerful force that holds us back. It disguises itself as logic, caution, and protection. But in reality, fear is simply an illusion, a product of your mind that has been conditioned to play tricks on you. It's the shadow that looms large, but has no substance, the voice that convinces you to play small, to stay safe, to never push beyond your comfort zone. But what if fear wasn't something to be avoided or respected, but something to be understood, faced, and conquered? The truth is, fear only holds power over you when you give it power. It thrives on doubt and uncertainty. It grows when you run from it. It gets stronger when you avoid facing it. But when you stand firm and look it straight in the eye, you take away its power. Fear is nothing more than a signal. It's the brain's way of telling you, you're about to step into the unknown. But stepping into the unknown is where growth happens. Look at the greatest achievers in history. They were not fearless. They just chose to act despite fear. Fear didn't stop them. It motivated them. Fear didn't cripple them. It fueled them to prove that they were stronger than it. And you can do the same. Here's how to stop letting fear control your life. Recognize fear for what it is. Fear is not a fact. It's a feeling. It's not a warning sign. It's a reaction. Understand that the fear you feel is not based in reality, but in your mind's interpretation of an unknown outcome. Challenge it. Move towards what you fear. The best way to disarm fear is to confront it. Every time you feel fear, use it as a signal that you're on the brink of something important. Instead of running away, take a step forward. Change your perspective. Instead of seeing fear as a signal to stop, start seeing it as an opportunity to grow. Ask yourself, what's on the other side of this fear? What can I learn? What can I achieve? Understand the worst-case scenario. Often, the fear is rooted in the unknown. Take a moment to evaluate what might actually happen if you take that leap. In most cases, the worst-case scenario isn't as bad as you imagine. The fear of failure is far greater than failure itself. Build confidence through action. Confidence is built through taking action, in spite of fear. The more you step into the unknown and face your fears, the more confident you will become. Fear is an illusion because it is not based in the present moment. It is based in your mind's imagination. When you stop letting your mind dictate your actions, you break free from fear's hold. You are not here to live a life of fear. You are here to live boldly, to take risks, to explore the edges of your potential. Fear has no power over you unless you let it. Stand tall, face it, and watch it shrink before you. The greatest freedom comes from learning to act despite fear. Chapter 7. The Motivation. Motivation is one of the most misunderstood concepts in personal development. It's often seen as the key ingredient to success, the fuel that drives us to achieve our goals. But the truth is, it's fleeting, unpredictable, and often doesn't show up when you need it most. Relying on motivation to get things done is a trap that many fall into, and it's a trap that keeps you stuck. Here's the reality. Motivation is not the foundation of success. Discipline is. Motivation is the spark that gets you started, but discipline is the fuel that keeps you going. The secret to achieving your goals is not waiting for the perfect moment of inspiration. It's creating a system, building habits, and pushing forward regardless of how motivated you feel. When you rely on motivation, you're setting yourself up for failure. Motivation is inconsistent. It comes and goes. Some days you'll feel on top of the world, ready to conquer your goals. Other days you won't want to get out of bed. So what do you do? When motivation fades away, you rely on your self-discipline and your commitment to your bigger vision. The most successful people don't wait for motivation to strike. They make the decision to work regardless of their mood. They understand that motivation is a byproduct of action. The more you work, the more motivation you create. Here's how to break free from the motivation myth. Create a routine. Motivation thrives in chaos. Discipline thrives in routine. By creating a daily routine that aligns with your goals, you take the guesswork out of your productivity. A clear, structured routine makes it easier to show up every day, even when motivation is low. Start with small actions. Motivation often follows momentum. If you're waiting to feel motivated to take on a big task, start with something small. Once you take the first step, the rest becomes easier. Motivation is a result of action, not a prerequisite. Focus on the process, not the outcome. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment or the motivation to achieve a goal, focus on the process. Embrace the journey and make the daily actions part of your identity. When you focus on progress, motivation becomes secondary. Embrace consistency. Consistency is the key to breaking through the motivation trap. Show up every day, even when you don't feel like it. The power of consistency will outweigh the occasional lack of motivation. Commit to your why. Motivation is often fueled by a strong why. When you have a clear, compelling reason for your actions, motivation becomes easier to generate. Your why is the source of your discipline, and it keeps you going even when motivation is nowhere to be found. Don't wait for motivation to start working on your goals. You don't need to feel motivated to succeed. You just need to show up, take action, and be consistent. Make discipline your foundation and watch your motivation grow from there. Chapter 8. The Power of Visualization. What if the key to achieving your dreams wasn't just hard work or sheer willpower, but seeing those dreams clearly in your mind? What if the vision of your future could become the driving force that propels you toward it? This is the power of visualization, a technique that the most successful athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders swear by. Visualization is more than just daydreaming. It's about creating a detailed mental image of your desired outcome and mentally rehearsing the steps you'll take to get there. The mind cannot distinguish between real and vividly imagined experiences. When you visualize your goals with clarity and emotion, your brain starts to treat them as if they've already happened. This creates a powerful shift that influences your actions, your decisions, and even your perception of yourself. Think about it. Every successful person you admire has one thing in common. They saw their success before it became a reality. They didn't just wish for it. They envisioned it. Whether it's an Olympic gold medalist picturing the perfect performance, an entrepreneur imagining a thriving business, or a writer visualizing their best-selling book, visualization primes the mind to take action toward those goals. Here's how to use the power of visualization to manifest your success. Create a clear mental image. Spend time every day picturing your success in vivid detail. The clearer and more specific your visualization, the more powerful it becomes. Incorporate all your senses. Visualization isn't just about seeing the outcome. Engage all your senses. What do you hear, feel, smell, and taste in this success? The more sensory detail you include, the more real the experience will feel to your brain. Visualize the process, not just the end goal. Instead of only imagining the end result, visualize the steps you'll take to get there. See yourself facing challenges and overcoming them. Feel the discipline, effort, and growth it takes to achieve your dream. This helps to reinforce your belief in the process and primes you for success. Visualize daily. Make visualization a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Spend a few minutes each morning or night mentally rehearsing your goals and outcome. The more consistently you do this, the more deeply your brain will integrate it into your actions. Add emotion. Connect emotionally to your visualization. Feel the pride, joy, and satisfaction of achieving your goal. This emotional connection will help cement the belief that it's not only possible, but inevitable. Visualization is a powerful tool that strengthens your belief in what's possible. It helps you see opportunities that might otherwise go unnoticed, and it reinforces your commitment to your goals. When you can visualize your success clearly and with emotion, your mind begins to work toward it in ways that go beyond conscious effort. You have the ability to turn your dreams into reality. But it starts with seeing them clearly in your mind. Begin today. The clearer your vision, the closer you get to your goals. Chapter 9. The importance of mental rest. We live in a world that glorifies hustle. But if the key to greater success wasn't working harder, it was working smarter? What if the secret to unlocking your full potential lay in rest, not relentless action? Mental rest is one of the most overlooked elements of success. Just like your body needs rest after a tough workout, your mind needs recovery time to function at its highest level. Without mental rest, you burn out, become less productive, and lose your creativity and focus. In fact, studies show that mental exhaustion can have the same impact on your brain as physical fatigue. But rest isn't just about doing nothing. It's about giving your mind the time it needs to recharge, so you can show up as your best self when it's time to work. If you don't make space for mental rest, you'll find yourself spinning your wheels, putting in the effort but not getting the results you want. Here's how to prioritize mental rest without sacrificing your goals. Schedule time for rest. Just like you schedule meetings or workouts, schedule time to rest your mind. This can include activities like meditation, journaling, spending time in nature, or simply doing nothing. The key is to give your mind the space it needs to reset. Take breaks throughout the day. Don't wait for the end of the day to recharge. Taking short breaks throughout the day, whether it's a walk, deep breathing exercises, or just a few minutes of silence, can help maintain your mental energy and focus. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness allows you to fully engage in the present moment and release the mental clutter that weighs you down. Practice mindfulness by focusing on your breath, observing your thoughts without judgment, and staying grounded in the now. This reduces stress and clears mental fog. Sleep is non-negotiable. Mental rest starts with quality sleep. Your brain needs deep, restorative sleep to consolidate memories, solve problems, and replenish energy. Prioritize sleep by establishing a nighttime routine, avoiding screens before bed, and creating a peaceful sleep environment. Unplug from technology. Constant connectivity can drain your mental energy. Set boundaries for technology use, especially before bed, to avoid overstimulation. Allow yourself designated time to unplug and rest from the digital world. Rest is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Just as your body needs recovery to grow stronger, your mind needs recovery to grow sharper. When you prioritize mental rest, you'll return to your work with greater clarity, creativity, and focus. Success doesn't come from non-stop work. It comes from working with intention and knowing when to step back and recharge. The next time you feel yourself running on empty, remember, the best thing you can do for your success is to give your mind the rest it needs. Chapter 10. The power of a positive environment. You've heard it said that you are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. But what about the physical and mental environment that surrounds you? The space you live and work in can have just as much influence on your mindset and success as the people in your life. If you want to achieve greatness, you must cultivate an environment that nurtures your growth, inspires your creativity, and reinforces your goals. Your environment shapes you more than you realize. It impacts your energy, your mood, and even your thoughts. Whether it's the clutter in your home, the negativity in your workplace, or the distractions in your daily routine, the energy around you can either lift you up or weigh you down. To create an environment that supports your dreams, you must be intentional about what you allow into your life, physically, mentally, and emotionally. This is not about removing everything that challenges you, but about creating a space where you can thrive, focus, and maintain a positive mindset. Here's how to harness the power of your environment to fuel your success. Declutter your space. A cluttered environment leads to a cluttered mind. Take the time to clean and organize your physical space. When you remove the unnecessary distractions, you open up room for creativity, focus, and productivity. Surround yourself with positive influences, whether it's the people you interact with, the content you consume, or the social media you engage with. Make sure it's positive and supportive of your goals. Seek out people who uplift you, inspire you, and challenge you to be better. Create a dedicated workspace. Designate a specific area for your work, free from distractions. This space should be organized, inspiring, and conducive to deep focus. When you enter this space, be mindful of the information and media you consume. Negative news, toxic social media, and constant complaining can drain your energy and shift your mindset into one of scarcity and defeat. Choose instead to engage with content that inspires you, challenges you positively, and pushes you toward your goals. Incorporate inspiration into your environment Surround yourself with things that remind you of your dreams. Whether it's vision boards, affirmations, or motivational quotes, let your environment reflect the person you want to become. This constant visual reminder can keep you focused on your goals. Your environment plays a crucial role in your success. The more you shape it to align with your vision, the more you will be empowered to consistent, meaningful action toward your dreams. When your surroundings reflect your values, goals, and aspirations, it becomes easier to stay focused, stay positive, and stay on track. Start today by making small changes to your environment that will help you thrive. A positive, supportive environment is not just a luxury. It's a necessity for success. Chapter 11. The art of embracing failure is often viewed as the enemy of success, a sign that we've fallen short, made a mistake, or wasted time. But what if failure wasn't something to avoid, but something to embrace? What if the key to success lies not in the absence of failure, but in how we respond to it? Failure is an inevitable part of any journey. No one reaches their goals without facing setbacks, making mistakes, or encountering challenges. The most successful people are not those who have never failed. They are the ones who have learned to rise stronger after every fall. Failure is not the end of the road. It's a necessary stepping stone toward growth. The truth is, failure is a teacher. It reveals areas where we can improve, tests our resilience, and forces us to innovate. It strips away our comfort zone and pushes us to dig deeper, think differently, and grow. The only true failure is the failure to learn from our mistakes. Here's how to change your relationship with failure and make it work for you. Shift your perspective. Instead of seeing failure as a negative event, see it as feedback. Every failure is an opportunity to learn, adjust, and improve. When you view failure through this lens, it becomes less intimidating and more empowering. Embrace the process, not just the outcome. Success is not just about reaching the goal. It's about the growth that happens along the way. When you focus on the process of learning, improving, and persevering, failure becomes a natural and valuable part of that process. Fail fast, fail forward. The faster you fail, the quicker you learn. Don't be afraid to take risks, make mistakes, and fail. The key is to fail forward. Take what you've learned, apply it, and keep moving. Normalize failure. Everyone fails. It's not something that happens to other people. It happens to all of us. By normalizing failure, you take the pressure off yourself to be perfect. This helps you approach challenges with more courage and less fear. Use failure as fuel. Failure is the best motivator to push forward. Let the sting of failure remind you why you started, what you're capable of, and how much you've learned. Use that energy to fuel your next attempt. Failure is not a reflection of your worth or potential. It's a reflection of your willingness to try, to push boundaries, and to grow. The people who succeed are the ones who keep going after each failure, learning from it, and evolving into a better version of themselves. Next time you encounter failure, remember this: it's not the end. It's the beginning of something better. Embrace it, learn from it, and use it to propel yourself towards success. Chapter 12. Success isn't just about talent, luck, or timing. It's about persistence. It's about showing up day after day, even when things aren't going your way. It's about continuing to push forward when you feel like giving up, when the road gets tough, and when it seems like success is just out of reach. Persistence is the secret weapon that separates those who achieve their dreams from those who don't. It's the ability to keep going when others would quit. To keep trying when it feels like failure is inevitable. It's not about having an endless reserve of energy or motivation. It's about having the grit to persevere through challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. Look at the greatest achievements in history. Behind every breakthrough, every innovation, every success story is the thread of persistence. Whether it's Thomas Edison failing thousands of times before perfecting the light bulb, or an athlete training tirelessly for years to achieve their dream, persistence is the force that drives us to keep going. Here's how to cultivate the power of persistence in your own life. Develop a never quit mindset. Persistence begins with mindset. Decide once and for all that quitting is not an option. When you make this mental shift, you'll find a well of determination that allows you to keep pushing forward, no matter the obstacles. Break goals into small steps. Large goals can be overwhelming, and the bigger the goal, the more tempting it is to quit when progress feels slow. Break your goals into smaller, manageable steps. Celebrate each small victory along the way to keep the momentum going. Stay committed to your why when the going gets tough. Remind yourself of why you started. Your why is your anchor. Embrace setbacks as part of the journey. Setbacks are not a sign that you should quit. They're part of the process. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to learn, grow, and strengthen your resolve. Instead of seeing setbacks as failure, view them as stepping stones toward your goal. Surround yourself with support. Persistence doesn't mean going it alone. Build a network of people who support, motivate, and inspire you. When you're feeling low or discouraged, your support system can help you stay on track and remind you of your potential. Persistence is the ability to keep moving forward, no matter what. It's the trait that transforms dreams into reality, that turns failures into lessons, and that drives you to keep going even when the odds seem stacked against you. Remember this: success is not a straight line. There will be ups and downs, twists and turns, moments when you feel like you're making no progress at all. But if you keep going, if you remain persistent, you will get there. The key is to never stop trying, never stop learning, and never give up. Chapter 13. The Power of Self-Belief. Self-belief is the foundation of everything you'll ever achieve. Without it, you'll never take the risks, seize the opportunities, or push through the challenges that are essential to success. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. The most successful people in the world didn't get there by accident. They got there because they trusted in their abilities, even when no one else did. Self-belief isn't about arrogance or overconfidence. It's about having the deep conviction that you are capable of achieving your goals, regardless of the obstacles in your way. It's about looking at challenges not as threats, but as opportunities to grow. Self-belief is the unwavering confidence that no matter how tough the journey, you will find a way to succeed. But belief doesn't come naturally for everyone. In a world full of comparison, judgment, and doubt, it's easy to let negative thoughts take over. The key is to intentionally build your belief in yourself. One thought, one action, one success at a time. The more you believe in yourself, the more your actions will reflect that belief, and the more success will follow. Here's how to cultivate the power of self-belief. Challenge negative thoughts. We all have an inner critic, but you don't have to listen to it. When negative thoughts creep in, thoughts like, "I'm not good enough," or "this will never work," challenge them. Ask yourself, Is this thought based on facts or fear? Reframe your thinking by focusing on your strengths and the progress you've made. Celebrate small wins. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Take the time to celebrate your wins, even the ones that seem insignificant. Each success is proof that you're capable. And by acknowledging them, you reinforce your belief in yourself. Surround yourself with supportive people. The people around you have a huge influence on how you see yourself. Surround yourself with those who uplift and encourage you, who see your potential, even when you doubt yourself. Positive, supportive relationships will help you strengthen your own belief. Visualize your success. Visualization is a powerful tool for building self-belief. Spend time each day imagining yourself achieving your goals. Picture yourself succeeding and feel the emotions that come with that success. This will train your mind to expect success rather than doubt it. Take action even when you're not sure. Confidence grows through action. The more you step out of your comfort zone and take risks, the more your belief in yourself will expand. It's okay to feel uncertain. Take action anyway. Every step you take builds your confidence and strengthens your belief. Self-belief is not about being perfect or never doubting yourself. It's about choosing to trust in your ability to learn, grow, and overcome challenges. It's about knowing that no matter how difficult the path may seem, you have the strength and resilience to make it to the other side. When you believe in yourself, everything changes. The world will open up to you in ways you never imagined. Trust in your potential and take the steps toward your dreams with unwavering confidence. You are more than capable of achieving everything you desire. The only thing standing in your way is your own belief in yourself. Chapter 14. The role of consistency in success. Success isn't always about dramatic breakthroughs or sudden flashes of inspiration. More often than not, it's about doing the right thing over and over again, even when you don't feel like it, even when the results don't come quickly. Consistency is the unsung hero of success, the invisible force that propels you forward. One small action at a time. Think about it. A single drop of water doesn't carve a canyon, but countless drops over time. Success doesn't come from one massive effort, but from the steady, consistent actions you take toward your goal. It's the daily habits, the small steps, and the persistence to keep going, even when progress seems slow or invisible, that create the foundation for lasting success. Consistency builds momentum. It compounds. The more you do something, the easier it becomes. It's not about achieving perfection. It's about showing up day after day, putting in the work, and trusting that over time, the results will follow. Success isn't an overnight occurrence, but rather the sum of all your consistent efforts. Here's how to make consistency your secret weapon. Create daily habits. Successful people aren't born. They're made through the daily habits they create. Identify small actions that align with your goals and make them part of your daily routine. These small repeated actions will add up and lead to massive results over time. Commit to long-term growth. Understand that success is a marathon, not a sprint. Don't expect immediate results or expect things to be easy. Instead, commit to the long-term journey and embrace the process of growth, even when it feels slow. The key is to keep moving forward, no matter how small the progress. Track your progress, keep a record of your efforts, whether it's through journaling, a checklist, or an app. Tracking your progress allows you to see how far you've come. It can also motivate you to keep going when you see how much you've accomplished, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment. Focus on what you can control. While you can't control every outcome, you can control your actions. Commit to doing your best every single day, even when circumstances are less than ideal. Focusing on consistent effort keeps you grounded and empowers you to keep moving forward, no matter what happens around you. Be patient and trust the process. Consistency requires patience. There will be days when you feel like your efforts aren't making a difference. But trust that over time, all your small actions are building a foundation for success. Stay patient. Trust the process. And know that your consistency will pay off. Consistency is the silent force behind every success story. It's the quiet, unglamorous work that leads to extraordinary results. When you show up every day, committed to your goals, and ready to put in the effort, you're creating momentum that can't be stopped. If you want to achieve your dreams, focus on consistency. It's not the grand gestures, the huge leaps, or the moments of brilliance that led to lasting success. It's the small, consistent actions taken over time that compound into something extraordinary. Stay consistent, and the success you desire will follow. Chapter 15. The importance of self-discipline. Self-discipline is often seen as the ability to avoid temptations, resist instant gratification, and stay focused on the long-term goal. While that's part of it, self-discipline is so much more than simply saying no to distractions. It's the art of making decisions today that will pay off tomorrow. It's about taking control of your choices, even when it's difficult, and creating a structure that supports your success. In a world filled with distractions, instant gratification, and constant temptations, self-discipline is the bridge between your current reality and your future success. It's the habit of doing what needs to be done, when it needs to be done, whether you feel like it or not. Without self-discipline, your goals remain just that, goals instead of achievements. The most successful people are often the ones with the highest levels of self-discipline. They don't wait for motivation to strike. They create their own motivation through consistent action. They prioritize their long-term vision over short-term pleasure. They know that every moment of self-control brings them one step closer to their ultimate goal. Here's how to strengthen your self-discipline and make it a powerful force in your life. Set clear, specific goals. Self-discipline thrives when you have a clear target, instead of vague goals like get better at my job or exercise more. Set specific, measurable objectives. This gives your self-discipline a direction and a purpose, making it easier to stay on track. Break tasks into smaller steps. Large tasks can feel overwhelming, and it's easy to procrastinate when we're unsure where to start. Break tasks down into smaller, manageable steps. This makes the process feel less daunting and gives you a clear path to follow, making it easier to stay disciplined. Establish a routine. Routines are the backbone of self-discipline. When you make actions habitual, they require less mental effort and willpower. Design a routine that aligns with your goals and stick to it daily. Over time, your discipline will become automatic. Practice delayed gratification. Delayed gratification is the ability to resist the temptation for an immediate reward in favor of a larger, more meaningful reward later on. This could mean turning down a night out with friends to work on a project, or resisting the urge to scroll through social media while working. The more you practice delayed gratification, the stronger your self-discipline becomes. Hold yourself accountable. Self-discipline requires personal responsibility. Hold yourself accountable for your actions, both the good and the bad. Create systems of accountability, whether it's through a partner, a mentor, or a journal, to track your progress and keep you on track. Self-discipline isn't about being perfect or never indulging in temptations. It's about consistently making choices that align with your long-term goals. It's about creating the habits, routines, and mindset that keep you moving forward, even when it's difficult. Remember, the more disciplined you are, the more control you have over your future. Every choice you make today builds the path to your tomorrow. The key to success isn't just in knowing what to do. It's in having the self-discipline to do it. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and watch as your dreams start to become your reality. Chapter 16. The power of gratitude. Gratitude is often seen as a nice practice or a way to make us feel better. But it's so much more than that. Gratitude is a powerful force that can shift your mindset, improve your well-being, and open the door to more opportunities. When you practice gratitude, you're not just acknowledging the good in your life. You're changing the way you see the world and your place in it. In the pursuit of success, it's easy to become fixated on what you don't have or what's missing. We focus on the goals we haven't reached, the failures we've encountered, or the obstacles in our way. While ambition is important, constantly focusing on what you lack can create feelings of frustration, inadequacy, and stress. This is where gratitude comes in. Gratitude shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance. It helps you recognize the blessings, big and small, that are already present in your life. By practicing gratitude, you create a positive feedback loop. The more you appreciate what you have, the more you attract opportunities, joy, and success. Gratitude doesn't just change your mindset, it changes your entire experience of life. Here's how you can harness the power of gratitude to transform your life. Start a gratitude practice. Begin each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big things. Simple things like a warm cup of coffee, a kind word from a friend, or the beauty of nature all count. This practice shifts your focus to what's already going well in your life and sets a positive tone for the day ahead. Express your gratitude to others. Don't keep your gratitude to yourself. Let the people in your life know how much you appreciate them. A simple thank you can go a long way in building deeper relationships and strengthening your connections. When you express gratitude, you're not only lifting others, but you're reinforcing your own sense of abundance. Reframe challenges as opportunities. When things aren't going your way, try to find something to be grateful for in the situation. This may sound counterintuitive, but challenges often contain valuable lessons, opportunities for growth, and hidden blessings. Shifting your perspective to gratitude during tough times can help you stay calm, focused, and resilient. Celebrate small wins. Success isn't just about the big milestones. It's about the small wins along the way. Celebrate each step forward, whether it's completing a task, learning something new, or simply staying consistent. Gratitude for these small victories keeps you motivated and reinforces your belief in the process. Practice mindfulness. Gratitude thrives in the present moment. When you're fully present in your day-to-day experiences, you'll begin to notice all the little things that bring you joy and fulfillment. Practice mindfulness by slowing down, paying attention to your surroundings, and savoring the moments that often go unnoticed. Gratitude is a powerful tool that can completely transform your life and your life. By practicing gratitude, you change your focus from what you lack to what you have. And in doing so, you create space for more of what you want to flow into your life. As you move forward on your journey towards success, remember that it's not just about what you achieve. It's about how you appreciate what you already have. Gratitude will not only help you attract more opportunities, but will also make the journey toward your goals richer, more fulfilling, and deeply meaningful. Stay grateful and watch how the universe begins to mirror that gratitude back to you in abundance. Chapter 17. The impact of mindfulness on achievement in our fast-paced, always-on world. It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of tasks, deadlines, and distractions. We move through life in a constant state of doing, rarely taking the time to simply be. However, mindfulness, the practice of staying present and fully engaged in the current moment, holds the key to unlocking your greatest potential. Mindfulness is more than just a calming technique. It's a powerful tool for personal growth and achievement. When you are mindful, you're able to focus more clearly, make better decisions, and respond more effectively to challenges. By bringing your full attention to what's happening right now, you're able to work more efficiently and perform at your highest level. When you're consumed by the past or the future, you miss the opportunities and insights available in the present. Mindfulness allows you to tap into the power of the moment, enabling you to become more aware of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. This heightened awareness gives you the clarity and focus needed to make deliberate choices that align with your goals, values, and vision. Here's how to harness the power of mindfulness to accelerate your success. Practice focused attention. To become more mindful, start by practicing focused attention. Take a few minutes each day to simply sit and breathe, bringing your awareness to your breath as it moves in and out. Whenever your mind starts to wander, gently bring your focus back to your breath. This practice trains your mind to stay present and improves your ability to concentrate throughout the day. Engage fully in every task, whether it's a conversation, a project, or a workout. Commit to being fully present in whatever you're doing. When you give your complete attention to a task, you not only perform it more efficiently, but you also experience a greater sense of fulfillment and satisfaction in the process. Observe your thoughts without judgment. Mindfulness isn't about silencing your thoughts. It's about observing them without getting caught up in them. When you notice negative or unhelpful thoughts, simply acknowledge them without judgment and allow them to pass. This allows you to gain control over your mental state and prevent distractions from derailing your progress. Use mindfulness to manage stress. Life can be stressful, and when stress builds up, it can cloud your judgment and hinder your performance. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for managing stress. Take a few moments throughout the day to check in with yourself. Breathe deeply and reset. This helps you maintain a calm and focused mind, even in high-pressure situations. Practice gratitude in the moment. Combine mindfulness with gratitude by taking a moment during your day to pause and appreciate the present. Whether you're savoring your morning coffee or enjoying a conversation with a friend, practice gratitude for the small moments in life. This enhances your overall sense of well-being and helps you stay grounded as you work toward your goals. Mindfulness isn't a one-time fix. It's a daily practice that cultivates presence, awareness, and clarity in all areas of your life. When you incorporate mindfulness into your routine, you not only enhance your ability to achieve, but also deepen your enjoyment of the journey itself. As you continue to move forward on your path to success, remember that mindfulness is a tool you can use to stay focused, reduce stress, and make more intentional choices. The power of the present moment is always available to you. Use it wisely and watch as it transforms your path to achievement. Chapter 18. Overcoming fear. Fear is a natural part of life, but when left unchecked, it can keep you stuck, stagnant, and unable to reach your full potential. Fear has a way of convincing us that we're not capable, that we should avoid risks, and that failure is something to be dreaded. But what if fear isn't something to avoid, but something to embrace? What if fear is simply a signal that you're on the verge of growth, and that stepping into it is exactly what you need to reach the next level? The reality is that every successful person has faced fear in some form. The difference is that they didn't let fear stop them. They used it as a tool for growth. Fear is often a sign that you're stepping out of your comfort zone, and that's where the magic happens. When you're willing to face your fear head-on, you open the door to new opportunities, personal growth, and incredible transformation. Overcoming fear isn't about eliminating it entirely. It's about learning to acknowledge it, understand it, and take action in spite of it. The more you face your fears and push through them, the stronger you become. You begin to realize that fear doesn't have the power to stop you. It's only your response to it that matters. Here's how you can embrace fear and use it to fuel your growth. Identify your fears. The first step to overcoming fear is to acknowledge it. What are you afraid of? Is it failure, rejection, the unknown? Identifying your fears helps you take away their power. Once you can name them, you can start to understand where they come from and how they affect your decisions. Reframe your mindset. Instead of viewing fear as something negative, reframe it as a sign that you're growing. Fear often arises when you're about to take on something new or challenging, which means you're pushing yourself beyond your limits. Embrace it as a natural part of the process and see it as a sign of progress. Take small risks. Start by taking small risks that scare you, whether it's speaking up in a meeting, trying something new, or taking on a project outside your comfort zone. These small actions build your confidence and help you realize that fear doesn't control you. Each small step will make the next one easier. Visualize your success. One of the best ways to push through fear is to visualize your success. Imagine what your life will look like when you've overcome your fears and achieved your goal. Picture the rewards that await you on the other side of fear, whether it's personal growth, achievement, or fulfillment. This vision will give you the courage to take action, even when fear feels overwhelming. Take action despite fear. The key to overcoming fear is action. You may never feel completely fearless, but you can still move forward. Taking action, no matter how small, will help you build momentum and prove to yourself that you're capable of handling whatever comes your way. The more you act in spite of fear, the less power fear has over you. Fear is a normal, natural response, but it doesn't have to define you. The most successful people aren't fearless. They're people who take action in the face of fear. They embrace fear as a sign that they're on the edge of something great, and they use it as fuel to push forward. As you move forward on your journey, don't shy away from fear. Instead, lean into it. Let fear be a reminder that you're growing, expanding, and pushing yourself to new heights. Every time you face your fears and take action, you break through limitations and step closer to becoming the person you're meant to be. Chapter 19. The power of persistence. In achieving your goals, success rarely comes easily or quickly. It's not about having a single moment of brilliance. It's about the consistent, unyielding drive to keep going, even when the road ahead seems long or filled with obstacles. Persistence is one of the most powerful qualities you can cultivate on your journey to success. While talent, skill, and even luck can play a role in success, persistence is the factor that separates those who achieve their goals from those who give up too soon. It's the relentless commitment to keep going, even when faced with setbacks, failures, or disappointments. Persistence is the force that drives you to rise after every fall, to try again after every failure, and to continue pursuing your dreams, no matter how many challenges stand in your way. When you persist, you demonstrate a level of resilience and determination that can overcome any obstacle. The key is not to be discouraged by the inevitable bumps in the road. Instead, see each challenge as an opportunity to grow, learn, and get one step closer to your goal. Success isn't about how quickly you reach the finish line. It's about how many times you're willing to get back up after falling down. Here's how you can harness the power of persistence to achieve your goals. Commit to your vision. Your persistence starts with a clear, unwavering commitment to your goals. When you are deeply connected to your vision and purpose, it becomes easier to push through tough times. Your why will keep you focused and remind you why it's worth the effort to continue, even when things get tough. Break big goals into smaller steps. Sometimes big goals can feel overwhelming, and this can lead to discouragement. Break your larger goals into smaller, manageable steps. Achieving these smaller milestones will not only keep you motivated, but it will also build momentum, making the overall goal feel more attainable. Learn from setbacks. Setbacks are inevitable, but they don't define your success. Use them as opportunities to learn and grow. Each failure teaches you something valuable, whether it's a new strategy, a better way to approach the problem, or simply the strength to keep going. Embrace setbacks as part of the process, and don't let them derail your progress. Cultivate patience. Persistence requires patience. Understand that success doesn't happen overnight, and that the journey toward your goals will take time. The more patient you are, the more likely you are to stay committed to the process. Trust that your consistent effort will lead to the results you desire. Stay motivated with small wins. Celebrate every small victory along the way, even if it's just completing a task, overcoming a minor obstacle, or making progress toward your larger goal. These small wins can fuel your motivation and remind you that you are moving in the right direction. Persistence is about taking consistent, incremental steps forward, no matter how small. Persistence isn't just about pushing through the tough moments. It's about having the strength and resilience to keep moving forward, regardless of the obstacle. It's about maintaining the belief in your vision and your ability to achieve it. Even when the going gets hard, remember, success doesn't require perfection. It requires persistence. If you keep showing up, no matter the challenges you face, you'll eventually break through the barriers that stand between you and your goals. Stay persistent, keep moving forward, and success will come. Chapter 20. Embracing the power of self-belief. At the heart of every great achievement lies one powerful truth: belief in oneself. It doesn't matter how talented, skilled, or prepared you are. Without self-belief, your potential will remain dormant. When you truly believe in yourself, you unlock a force that propels you forward, helping you overcome obstacles, tackle challenges, and reach heights that might have once seemed impossible. Self-belief is the foundation upon which everything else is built. It's the unwavering trust that no matter what happens, you have the strength, resilience, and ability to succeed. It's not about being perfect or having all the answers. It's about having the courage to try, the confidence to learn, and the conviction to keep going, even when the odds seem stacked against you. When you cultivate self-belief, you stop doubting your worth or your abilities. Instead, you embrace challenges as opportunities to grow, knowing that you have what it takes to overcome them. You stop questioning your potential and start taking action, knowing that your efforts will pay off. Self-belief fuels your dreams, empowers you to take risks, and encourages you to break free from the limitations that others, or even you, may have placed on you. Here's how you can cultivate and strengthen your self-belief. Silence your inner critic. Everyone has an inner voice that criticizes, doubts, and undermines their abilities. The key is not to silence it completely, but to challenge. When negative thoughts arise, counter them with positive affirmations and evidence of your past successes. Remind yourself of the times you've overcome challenges, made progress, and succeeded in the face of adversity. Set small, achievable goals. Building self-belief starts with achieving small, manageable goals. Each success, no matter how minor, reinforces your belief in your abilities. As you continue to accomplish things, your confidence will grow, and you'll begin to believe that bigger goals are within your reach. Surround yourself with supportive people. The people around you can greatly impact your self-belief. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift, encourage, and inspire you. Distance yourself from those who undermine your confidence or make you question your potential. Having a strong support system reinforces your belief that you are capable of achieving greatness. Visualize your success. Take time to vividly imagine your success. Picture yourself achieving your goals, living the life you desire, and feeling proud of your accomplishments. Visualization is a powerful tool that helps reinforce your belief in your ability to succeed. The more you visualize your success, the more your subconscious mind will begin to believe it's possible. Embrace failure as part of the process. Fear of failure often holds people back from believing in themselves. However, failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of it. Every setback is an opportunity to learn, grow, and come back stronger. When you embrace failure as a natural step towards success, you remove the fear of it and free yourself to take bold, confident actions. Self-belief isn't a trait you're born with. It's a mindset that you can develop. The more you believe in your ability to succeed, the more likely you are to take the actions necessary to make your dreams a reality. As you continue on your journey, remember that the most important factor in your success is the belief you have in yourself. Trust that you are capable of achieving whatever you set your mind to. Stay confident, stay focused, and watch as you turn your dreams into reality. When you believe in yourself, nothing is impossible.